Hello, I'm Stephanie. Welcome to my home. Today I'm going to be showing you boat pose and the different variations of it. Just safety tips and different things you can do once you're comfortable in boat pose. So let's begin. So boat pose always starts with our bottom on the floor, our knees are bent, our feet are flat in front of us, and about hip width distance apart. And so some of the things to challenge you and to remind you to do in boat pose is to breathe. Because typically we're so focused on getting into the pose, a lot of us tend to hold our breath in this pose without even thinking about it. So it's really important to remember to just breathe and to focus on steadying your breath. I, for one, often shake in this pose because my body feels really tense, and it can be hard to remember to breathe in those moments, so I totally understand. Also, boat pose is a great ab pose. It's just, you really have to engage your core, and so it's really good for strengthening your abs and really good for strengthening your spine as well. Anytime you work on your abs, you're working on your back and your spine, so it's really good. So that being said, we're in our position. So taking a deep breath in, making my spine really tall, placing my hands behind my thighs. And with my exhale, I'm going to lean back, keeping my spine straight and tall, and just lean back a little bit. And I like to take another deep breath here and grow taller. And on my exhale, just lean back a little bit more. Now my core is squeezing. It's really engaged here. So here you have choices. You are more than welcome to stay here. This would be kind of a modified boat pose, and this is perfectly fine. Maybe you want to work on your abs a little bit more. You can bring your arms out and you will feel there is such a difference from having my hands on my thighs to bringing them out. I instantly feel like my abs turn on like 50% more. And so remembering my spine, remembering my breath. So here we begin to work it on balance. We begin to work on core. And then once you get more comfortable and you want to take it further, you can bring one leg up. That's fine. Or you can bring two up. And you can leave your knees bent like this. Also a modified boat. And now my abs are squeezing so tight and they're burning and I'm shaking a little bit, and that is fine. And then if you want to go even deeper, you can bring your legs straight out, which I don't want to do right now. And so you're kind of in like a V shape and in a boat. And you can hear the shakiness in my voice. Yeah, I've done a little bit of yoga today and my body's like, it's time to rest. So yeah, I'm a little shaky. So once you're up here in this spot, there's some fun things that you can do. Something I like to do in my workout practice is I like to find my boat, and then they call it the canoe. I like to say you're rowing your boat, but you begin to come down. It's really challenging. You're really using your core, and you straighten your legs as you bring your back down, and then you bring yourself up. And I bring my arms out, kind of like I'm flapping wings more or less, but I feel like I'm rowing my boat. Hopefully you can understand me through all the shaking. So that's rowing your boat. Phew. Another thing you can do are kind of like Russian twists. Well, you have to be really careful you're not using your hips, but you're using your abs instead to twist. So be really careful there because you don't want to pop your hips out of place either. So I can show you. So take them really slowly. So bring your arms, your hands together, and then twisting through your core. And you can just slowly, slow is effective too, twist from side to side. So as you get more advanced or practice your balance, that's why I love balancing poses. I will say this all the time. You will hear me say this, but I love balancing poses. because they really bring us into the moment. And it can be so challenging sometimes to be in the present moment. And I just love balancing poses for that moment, because you have to focus and be present, or you're going to fall out. And you know what? If you fall out, that's okay. Don't take yourself too seriously. I certainly don't. Everyone falls out. Smile to yourself and try again. Just keep trying. It's wonderful. I just remembered something else you can do with boat pose. You can use a strap. So there's so many different ways that you can get into this pose or use this pose for workouts or just in yoga. So anyways, another thing you can do is just get your feet up, and this will help kind of work. So you can use this to work on getting you into that V shape. And eventually you'll be able to do it on your own without the strap, but just making sure you're keeping your core engaged. And then you have the strap around your feet, shoulders, back, checking your spine, and all of that. Whew. And you can use your strap as well. You could probably even use a piece of furniture, put your feet up. It's not really working on balance at that point, but if you're just focusing on core work, whatever you want to do, whatever works for you and your practice, as long as you're staying safe. So I hope this was helpful. I apologize for giggling and for my shaky voice. It's been a great day, but it's been long. So anyways, if you have any comments or questions, please comment below, and or you can send me a direct message anytime. I'd love to hear your feedback, and I would love to help you if you're in need of some help. Bye. Have a great day.